fucking hate myself for it.
Everything moves, but nothing means anything. The air feels heavy, like a dream that refuses to end. I used to believe that pain had purpose, that suffering was a teacher. But now, I see it's just another routine. People break, heal, pretend, break again. It's not tragic, it's mechanical. I walk through the city and everyone looks like ghosts, blinking, scrolling, repeating the same conversations. I smile back sometimes, just to maintain the illusion that I belong here. But inside, I feel like a background character waiting for a scene that never comes. I think about how easily everything disappears, how names become data, how faces dissolve in the algorithm. Maybe that's what eternity really is, an endless archive of forgotten things. People say you need hope, but hope feels like another addiction. You chase it just to survive the next day until it runs out again. And when it does, you have to invent a new version of it, a smaller, cheaper one. Sometimes I wonder if the universe ever notices us, or if it's just laughing at the way we try to assign meaning to dust and light. There are nights when I stare at the ceiling and try to remember when I last felt alive. Not distracted, not functional, just alive. But that memory feels like a lie now, like something I borrowed from a movie I don't remember watching. They say everything happens for a reason, but maybe reason was just a word we invented to make chaos less terrifying. The truth is simpler. Things happen, and then they stop happening, and we're all just waiting for the next thing to stop. Maybe that's what peace really is, the moment you stop expecting the light to arrive. You just sit in the dark,